Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Define on TikTok Live. I'm here today. My name is Caitlin, and I am here with Define. We are a woman-owned business, and we are creating tools to help you navigate each day with purpose. Now, today is our weekly planner setup. Good morning, Andy. So, good morning, Shonda. Good morning, Nisi. So, we are going to be doing our weekly setup together using the theme that you all voted for, the stocking / Christmas tree theme. Good morning, Betsy. So I've gathered a lot of different inspo for us, and this is going to be our focus for today. Hey, Lilu. So we're going to be doing stockings. This one I'm not sure yet if I'm going to end up going with, but I did grab this picture. These little ones, a cute stocking with a bow, and then again, just different inspo. These are going to be like little creative ones. I love these styles. We did them for like Thanksgiving, and I thought that they were so cute that I'm like, this one I saved for next week. But this one right here, like so cute, right? So different things like this. Oh, no. Oh, well, at least you got to come back. That's what matters. Good morning, Angela. And you guys, I will have our weekly planning video up later today. I do apologize for not having it out yet. I've been a little under the weather, so things kind of got a little thrown. That threw me off a little bit, but amazing. Thank you so much, Shauna. So I will have our plan with me video out later today. Now, let's dive in, starting off with our goal planning. We are going to be doing our financial pathway. I am not going to be focusing on fitness this week. There just isn't the time or energy, to be totally honest with you. So we are going to be focusing on our fitness, on our financial pathway. And this theme, again, is going to be Christmas trees and stockings. So we are going to be having some fun with this. I want this to be green, really leaning into that theme here today. I am feeling a lot better today. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. This weekend was rough, but we made it to Monday, which is all that matters. We are going to start with a little Christmas tree. How was all of your weekends? Did you guys do anything fun? I'm going to do a little Christmas tree up here. We're going to keep it pretty simple, and we're going to write financial. So again, carrying over that pathway from last week, really focusing more on that financial this week. And for this, I'm just going to grab my stapler pen. Oh, I'm so sorry. Something was in the air this weekend. And we're going to keep it nice and simple. How are you feeling today? Any better? Oh, this one, the tip is falling apart on me. And then I'm just going to color it in. I have to switch which ones I'm using, though, I think. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. We are going to write financial in this box. This paper is 120 GSM, so again, you don't have to worry. Have fun with it. And the way I like to do this is we start with our goals. We'll dive into our live schedule and then filling out the different parts on this planner as well. Oh my gosh, yes, I know you were so excited about that. Wait, I'm so happy. Were they everything that you hoped for? Wait, that makes my day. Over here, we're going to flip back to our monthly calendar. And that way we can see our monthly action item, which was to build awareness and save. So we've done a lot of the awareness portion. Now we are going to dive into the saving portion. But we are going to carry over that monthly action item. And I will be adding more doodles to this, but we're just going to start with this part. So we're going to have our monthly action item be save. We do not have hourly. All of our planners are set up with that morning, afternoon, and evening box. I'm going to keep all of these with that green color. So we're going to write focus on saving. And I always like to use my black Sharpie pen when I'm writing over this color. Oh, that's so cool. That sounds amazing. And then we're going to break it down. So this is we have to ask ourselves, what am I going to do this week to get me one step closer to this goal? And the answer for that, I have decided that this week, so it is a weekly. So we have, the way that all of our planners are set up is that every month is going to have your accountability trackers. So word of the month, birthdays, books to read, movies, TV shows. In the new ones, there's audiobooks and podcasts, fitness tracking, water tracking, daily routine, mood tracking, budgeting, and favorite moments. Then you'll have your monthly calendar with the different spaces to organize your gratitude, inspirational words, people to contact, places to visit, notes, important tasks, and topics to learn. And we always set these up together, so you're never alone, you guys. That's such a great part about this. And then the weeklies have daily breakdowns. Good morning, Kiara. So you have morning, afternoon, and evening boxes. So I think it's that perfect combo of giving you that daily breakdown within a weekly basis. And we'll go over how to fill these out as well, from that affirmation to your to-dos to the projects, all the way to your work and personal reminders and meal planning. So it really is more of like a combination. And we have our full goal planning system in here as well. So when it comes to our weekly action item, absolutely, that's, you guys, any questions, just let me know. Good morning, Patty. And so again, asking ourselves if we want to start saving more, now that we have built our awareness, we've organized and edited our spreadsheet to eliminate excess spending, we are going to start this week on setting the category spending limits. So this is going to be a 2-part weekly action item, but combined into one, so to help us make more progress. I'm also just going to grab a different Sharpie pen here. How was your weekend, Patty? So for our first one, actually, trying to, I don't think I should do the highlighter. I was like, should I do the highlighter? We're going to go with first, set spending limit. So set spending. We're actually going to do it into categories. So set spending limits within categories. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. What'd you do? My weekend was good, you know, recovering from a cold, so that's always fun. Within categories. It is A-okay. I never want to I never like to complain on here about it. So you know what, you guys, we're thriving. This month is moving so fast. It's crazy. It's almost like Christmas is next week, right? You guys, that's insane. The second one, good morning, Cindy. The second part of this is going to be use or move a defined amount. I'm not ready either. What do you have left to do? Move a defined amount into savings. So move we're going to say weekly defined amount into savings. So this is how on a weekly, monthly basis, daily basis even, because we'll schedule it in, you make progress towards your goals. And I think that's really amazing. That's so great to hear, Shauna. What's been your favorite? Move a weekly, that was supposed to be like set. How do I want to word this? Amount into savings. Ooh, chocolate chip. I love a good chocolate chip. The next thing I want to do is add in our positive affirmation. So for these, I'm just going to grab our positive affirmation stickers. Let's see. those I have, oh no, where did I put them? They're hiding on me, you guys. Okay, so for these, let's see. I'm going to grab health and well-being. It doesn't align too much with our goals, but I could maybe use it a little bit. There's mindfulness. I am giving my body the care it needs. I might need to do that one. Sometimes the work is resting. Isn't that the truth? Let's see. Honestly, we might go with sometimes the work is resting. Thank you for liking this. I appreciate you. Which one is resonating with you guys today? I am grateful for that. We used that one last week. I let gratitude flow into my life. That's a good one too. My thoughts are powerful and focused. I am resilient. Yes, I am grateful for all I have. I love that, Andy. Good morning, Lena. And then everything I want is within me. That's another good one. Where is that one? I am grateful for all that I have. Wait, that's perfect. Let's do it. That is such a good intention for today. Honestly, fair. That's going to be our positive affirmation to carry throughout the week together. And I just like to highlight the boxes. I think it's fun. And then I'm also just going to write over this financial. Just like that. Perfect. Okay. Thanks, Divine. And then for highlighting this, let's do it as... First, I just wanted to highlight this box. I like to keep that color scheme consistent. And then for this box, let's do a yellow highlight. I feel like that fits well with that. And then I'm going to start to add in our live schedule as well. And then we'll jump into some of the other parts of this weekly setup. But I want to start incorporating our theme, which once again is Christmas trees and stockings, which those stockings I'm really excited about because I have some cute inspo for us. Like I actually really liked this one here. I thought it was so good. And for our live schedule, I was thinking we do a stocking next to it. We could also do it in there. I haven't decided. I'm not sure yet which is the move. Let's see here. For stockings, I wanted this one for the live schedule because I think it'll be easier. Yes, you do. Oh my gosh. Do you want, here, let me pull it up so you can screenshot it. Right here. Because our theme this week is going to be the Christmas trees and stockings. So we want to use all of those for this week's theme. So this one is so cute. I want this one to go in the Sunday morning box, and I'll go back for that one. This was the stocking I'm going to use for our live schedule. And then we'll add some fun ones throughout. We have a lot of lives happening this week, so let's dive in, you guys. First, we'll start with just our plan with me's, and then I always go back to Sunday afterwards. But for this of course is what we are on right now, our weekly planning session together. So for this one, we're going to do a stocking, and then I'm going to do the live schedule next to it. I think that's what my plan is going to be. We'll see how this goes, you guys. I'm always nervous for that first stocking of the day, for that first doodle. So we're going to do it as a little more of a simpler one. Or do we get creative here? Hold on. Or do we make them be like fun ones like this? I feel like maybe this. And then we can add to the top. This is what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to do cute ones for the live, and then we can add into like the top of the boxes. Yeah, I love that energy, Betsy. Okay, so this is what we're going to do for the first one. And we're going to put it right here. That way we can do a mix of trees and stockings. So we're going to put For that first one, you guys, sorry I'm taking so long to start this. I'm going to start with the pencil, and then we're ready. You know, that first do of the day, you gotta start off on a strong note. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to put his little top right there. Little top hat. It almost looks like one of those like furry hats. I'm going to move this up. So, starting over. This one, giving it that little top hat. Oh my gosh, you guys, I watched so many Christmas movies this weekend. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to hear that. So good. Yes, Chris. Hello. I remember you yesterday. Welcome to our plan with me. This is when we get creative. We talk different ways to set up our planners together. This week's theme is Christmas trees and stockings. I honestly really liked I watched like some Netflix ones. I liked the Xmas one. I thought that was really good. The Merry Xmas. I thought it was so cute. I watched that one. I also watched some of Snowed In at Christmas with the girl from One Tree Hill. Loved it. Yes. Stockings and Christmas trees. Yes, that is our theme, which I was surprised. I didn't think that this one was going to be the winner. Stockings and Christmas trees. So we're going to do, oh, his eye is too far to the left. Right, Steph? Oh my goodness. I really liked it. I had another one on. I don't remember what it was, but I fell asleep during it. I can't remember. It was so good, you know. What? Ooh, Krampus. I don't know what that is. Why do I never know what your theme is, little you? Thank you, Periwinkle. Absolutely. Yes, I do too, Chris. And then I'm going to outline this next. Thank you, guys. And then, you know what I really needed to, no, it's okay. These are his little gloves. And then, drum roll, his little arm, his eyes. I always like to outline the eyes first because sometimes it's easy to forget. The red one. Oh my gosh, little you. I love it. I think it's an amazing trait. That is very correct, Ree. Everything is the same. It's just a difference in cover. I don't know what the red one is. I've never seen that. And then I'm going to use these to actually track our live schedule. So first I'm going to go ahead and erase it. I'm a very aggressive eraser. Oh no, I messed this one up. That's okay. Fix it. Great. And then this is going to be him little running. Oh, I've never seen it. Wait, I'll have to watch it. That sounds so good. And then for the eyes, we're just going to go like this. And then, oh, I forgot Spooky's in New York City, so she's not on today. I was like, where's Spooky at? Oh, wait, I've seen that one. Wait, I like that movie. I like those types. They're so funny, and you know what to expect, which is good. Wait, I forgot about that. Is that a Christmas movie? Sorry, my voice on that one. I'm gonna write our, this is what we're gonna do. I'm excited. Okay. And then I'm gonna use the fine tip. I use this fine tip for literally everything. I find it so much easier to have that control with. Amazing. Okay, the first one's never my favorite, so I'm gonna preface that, but we will make it cute and it's gonna look amazing and we'll love it. It always comes together. Then what we're gonna do is in this little hat thingy, we're gonna write live at, our workshops are tomorrow, Shauna. Our first workshop starts tomorrow. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to take this green Pilot G2 pen and I'm going to go and write 11 o'clock. All the times that you're going to see here are in Eastern. Absolutely. So that's going to be the first live schedule. I cannot tell. I don't like, oh man, it always stresses me out when the black kind of blends a little bit, but that's okay. And then what I'm going to do is in the afternoon box, I always like to add a to-do list. Yes. Amazing little you. I'm excited. They start this week. I'll add that in. That's this part of the schedule that's going in, which I'm excited about. The next thing I wanted to do was, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to grab a different red. I need to fix this. So hold on one second. Okay. I'm going to grab my Tomboy dual brush pens, which, sorry for the shakiness. Okay, we're back. This is what we'll use moving forward. These are going to be much better of a red. I was like hesitant because I'm not that confident with, I'm not as comfortable with these, but in order to make this look, I think, how I want it to, we're going to grab the red one. Oh my goodness, of course, we always do fun themes every single week, you guys. Every week. Much better. That's the red I wanted. Does that look okay, you guys? I think so. Little wonky, but we'll live. Okay. There we go. Wow, that's crazy. That did not go through. These are the tomboys. Oh, you do? I don't really use these. These are just like, I had these one time. I always wanted to try them. I've had them forever. I want to get better at my calligraphy with them because I really like writing in like cursive and such. And like, I think it's fun. That's one of my goals, I think, for 2026 is to kind of try that stuff to improve. Yes, they are great. I'm just less confident with them. Do you have a size of them that you like? Oh, okay, little you. Yeah, they are such a learning curve. And I just haven't taken the time to like get past that curve. Like, I don't know, are these the only, like when everyone's using their tomboys, are these the ones that they're using? I honestly haven't looked into these. I know, and I love my pens. Like, I live for my pens. These ones, I just haven't connected with yet. I got to commit in 2026. That's going to be my goal. One of them. And then I'm going to do my to-do. I keep a to-do list right here for like work to-dos. And that way on a daily basis, I can always check things off, track them off, carry them over. So I am going to keep a to-do list right over here. And for that, we are going to do mini Christmas trees. Okay. I know, I always say that wrong. I know. I always mess it up. Today we are setting up our weekly defined planners. So we are doing our weekly defined planner using Christmas trees and stockings. Yes, blue jeans. And then for this one, we're going to do our to-do list. So I'm going to grab this one again. And no one comment on how bad that was. I just wanted that color. And then we're going to do just some little trees right here. Because you are so right. It's all about the pressure, how you hold them. I don't want these to be too tall. Just because I still want to have space for my 3 to-dos. So I just posted a video the other day because that is like the most asked question of my pens. So if you guys want that specific, like pictures and stuff, I have that up. My top pen is the Sharpie felt tip pen. My markers are always zebra mild liners. And then Staedtler pens and Pilot G2 pens. So Staedtler pens and Pilot G2 pens. Those are my go-tos. They're what I recommend to everyone. And the Pilot G2 for like everyday writing. Those are my go-to. Yes. I got to work more with those. And then we're going to do this little, we're going to do like one with ornaments. And then one more layer. And then I'm going to color this one in. I don't want it to be like too dark. I'm just going to go with this one. That's perfect. And again, this is going to be a separate to-do list from the one on the side. It's more of my daily to-do. I use the side to-dos, which you'll see in just a moment, for like what has to get done that week. Oh, thanks, blue jeans. Yes. And then for this one, I'm actually just going to color in here. We're going to give it a little snow look. And then just like that. Nice and simple. Why? Someone else said that to me the other day, Rachel, actually. I don't know. And then what we're going to do is keep 3 bullet points here. And these will be the 3 to-dos that I have in the afternoon, more focusing on that weekly situation rather than the daily situation. I carry it over rather than the weekly to-do list, which is what has to get done this week. So that's something I do in my planner as well. And then I'm going to add in another stocking for tonight's live. And for this one, we're going to do it with this, but instead of a Merry Christmas, it'll be our live. So we're going to go, and again, taking the black Sharpie pen. No, so I like to keep a grocery list in the notes section in the back. Is this A5 or B5? This is an A5 right here. If you're ever worried about having enough space, go B5. If you're not worried and you like a compact planner, go A5. That's my recommendation. Let me see. And then stockings are such a weird shape. And then we're going to go and I'll color it in before I do the little eyes because this one allows for that. Okay. Oh, that makes so much sense. You use the new sticky notes for grocery lists or you take out the work reminder since you're a stay-at-home mom. Totally fair. I like those. I like that idea. And then only difference is the size. I can go ahead and grab one for you guys too. Right over here, actually. B5 is a lot bigger. So for instance, that is like a page on the A5 versus the B5. So again, if you're ever worried about not having enough space, go B5. Otherwise, the A5 will work too. We don't do that many giveaways. Just so you guys can see. So that'll be the size difference on the weekly. And then for the monthly, this will be your monthly difference. And then I'll also flip back to the tracker. That is going to be the tracker size difference. So I hope that helps narrow it down for you guys. Again, any questions, that is what I'm here for. Oh my goodness, Sherry. Oops, sorry guys, that was really shaky. Amazing. Next, I'm going to take this tomboy again, and I'm just going to color this one in. I'm going to keep them pretty simple for these ones. And then if I do like smaller ones, I'll go ahead and I'll make them a little more like, you know, like the design stockings rather than just a red one. But for this purpose, I'm content with the red. I think that it's going to look really cute. And then I like to do the gray just to give it like a little bit of shadow. Nothing too crazy. Aw, thank you, Tiwi. I appreciate that. This one will be tonight. Oh, I gotta put this one to the side. I keep grabbing it. And again, all these times are in Eastern, just so you know. And then, no, this one doesn't. I don't want him to. He's just sitting. He's cross-legged. Now, I have our classes with Caitlin starting this week, so I want to differentiate between like lives and the classes. So I thought it'd be really cute to do like some fun Christmas trees for the classes lives, which the first one's going to be tomorrow. And for that, I also recommend making sure to check out the Define Planner Companion Workbook. it is available on, if you guys go to our TikTok profile, you'll see how you can access that. And then I'm going to take a pencil for this one just so I can get that, make sure that nothing, you know, goes wrong. So for this one, this is going to be, and for tomorrow's class, you do not need your planner yet. It's Balance Your Plate, where we all really just take in, I'll walk you through an exercise where it allows you to assess how you're spending your time. Yes, absolutely, Caitlin. Nothing goes through. I know it is so cold today. Let's see. I want to make sure that this guy's going to be like a dancing tree, so. And then. Oops, hold on. 11 a.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Eastern is our Balance Your Plate. Oh my gosh, Allie Jean, that's hilarious. Oh my word. Yikes. We got quite the range happening. And then this one. Oh, I messed up a little bit, but I don't really want to fix that, so. I'm going to try to like match the other side, but it's going to be moving a little bit. So. And then when it comes to the star, I just do a normal star and I erase it. It's always the easiest game plan for me. So this will have the, and then we're just going to make this one be a rounded star. So on all the corners, go ahead and round those rather than being super sharp and pointy. Just like that. Oh my word. Yikes. You guys, that's crazy. And then what I'm going to do is actually, so I'm going to have the lines, but I do want to start with the pencil here. Both. So both are your options, Jazz. We have them here, or if you go to our TikTok profile, you'll find the other options. Whatever's your preferred method. Oh my word. That's so cold. I thought 19 was bad. Just like that. Okay. Then I'll add in the, yes, exactly. Thank you so much, Andy. I always count on you. And then I'll do the arms afterwards. So first, I'm just going to start with that star at the top. And then going like this. And remember, always just have fun with it. It never has to be perfect. I'm not worried if it's exactly what I want or like whether or not it's perfect. Like, I think it's so important to just have fun with it. Trying new things. We do not. So all of our planners are Sunday starts. The only round that is ever Monday are academic planners. And then I am just going to erase this. Good morning, Ayana. And I'm going to color it in as well. Absolutely. I'm going to take my zebra click art pen, that yellow, and just color in the star. And then what I also wanted to do was, oh, good morning, Mescal Jess. Welcome back. I feel like it's been a while. For this one, I'm going to take my lighter green, and this is still going to be alive, but it is a different type, so I just want it to be clear. So tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern is our Balance Your Plate. So it's a Classes with Caitlin, Balance Your Plate. And we have all of the TikTok live events set up. So you can get registered to get notified when we go live. Let me show you, Samantha. So section 1 is your full goal planning section. And that will include self-reflective prompts, like define yourself, define your year, your personal mission statement, your vision board, and the last step, which is your umbrella goal planning. So you can have 6 pathways where you set up your long-term goals. And then in section 2, every month is going to have your accountability trackers. These are going to include word of the month, birthdays to celebrate, books to read, movies and TV shows. Now in the new ones, there's also an audiobooks tracker, and then podcasts, fitness tracking, water tracking, daily routine, mood, budgeting, and favorite moments. So these are the trackers that then you'll flip and you'll have your monthly calendars. They're right on here. It's just nice if you registered because you'll get notified when we go live. They're all free to join. They're right on TikTok Live. I just recommend registering so you don't forget. Absolutely. And then your monthlies, which will have gratitude, inspirational words, people to contact, places to visit, notes, important tasks, and topics to learn. Plus your full goal breakdown system. And then these weeklies. And this is what we're currently setting up. I like to add in our live schedule in a fun, creative way each week. Mixes it up. Right now, so tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern is our Balance Your Plate exercise. This is going to be a really helpful, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This one is really important. I do recommend everyone tuning in. Our Define Planner Companion Workbooks are also free. Just check out our TikTok profile for those. And those will have different pages to help you set up your planner throughout these classes. And the first class tomorrow is really important because it helps you take that assessment into where you are right now. So then moving forward, we can use that to influence how we're spending our time, and you'll see more once we start those. So whether your planner has come tomorrow or not, it does not matter. Tune in, and trust me, it makes such a difference. Everything is always uploaded to the tube. No, Samantha, all of these are set up with the morning, afternoon, and evening boxes. Where did I just put the cover? Oh, right there. Yes. So don't you worry. You're never missing out. That's really important to us. And then I'm going to put a yellow. So I'm just going to grab that click art again. And then I'm just going to take my Sharpie pen and connect the ornaments. Draw a little face. And I want to have his arms coming off. So we're going to do one here. And then I'm also going to have one going up so he looks like he's dancing. It's reminding me of one of those like Christmas trees that sing and dance. I love those things. And then they have him with, because of the tree, like a stump of a tree is brown. So we're going to do the legs brown, which have I grabbed a brown yet? No. So let me just reach into my thing here, grabbing the zebra mile liner again. Oh, that's a good idea, Andy. Oh, I love that. The sticky note booklets are number 5 in your cart. They're actually the ones I have right here. These do have those lines, just so you all can see. So number 5 in your cart are those sticky note booklets. Such a good addition. I'm so glad we got these. And then we're going to do his little legs, moving and grooving, like little, they look like little noodles, to be honest. And then we're going to give him some red booties. Wait, this one's so cute. I really like how he came out. And then what we're going to do is, for the red boots, we're going to give him the stocking boots. But you know what? I'm afraid if I do it in this one, I'm not going to like it. So we're going to do it with the more precise one, that click art pen. Wait, that's so cute. These ones stick for such a long time. This one, for instance, like what I like is that the glue goes down pretty far enough. So I was trying to hold it up and then I realized like you can't really see it, but the glue goes down pretty far, which is really nice. No, there's no bleed through, Chris, which I'll show you in a moment. This right here is another one. I don't have a problem with them coming off ever. Like this is another one. That's really important. And no, nothing bleeds through. So this was the one we just did, or like the back of it. And then this is going to be, of course, what I just doodled. So nothing bleeds through. It's really thick paper, which is really important. So that way we have this ability to have fun with it and really express ourselves. Super important. And then we also, tomorrow night is going to be our 60-minute readings. Oh, that's good to know. Have you used ours, Andy, yet? I'm curious. I feel like you would have especially good insight. The Tuesday evening box, 7 p.m. reading sprint tomorrow. So how do I want this one to look? I want it to be, wait, you know, it'd be really cute if a stocking was reading a book. Okay, I'm going to use my imagination here, and I'm going to use a pencil. So we're going to try this. And then I could also give him like little glasses. I don't know why it's a him. It's just like, I don't know. It's a stocking, so. Yes, that is also really important to us. And then he could have like little glasses here. Okay, kind of looks like a painter, but I'm also here for it. Because you guys, I actually host the One More Chapter book club right here on TikTok Live. So we actually are meeting, and I'll add it in. We're meeting this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And it is an extra special one because it is an author spotlight. And what that means is we read a female author's book and they join us for the discussion. And Melissa McClone is a member of the Define community herself, which is extra special. So that will be Thursday night. And then every Tuesday night, I do a 60-minute reading sprint, always giving us enough time to read the book or any other book that you're reading. Or if you want to fill out your planner, whatever it might be. Yes, absolutely, Chris. There's 2 size options, A5 and B5. The one that I'm currently using is the A5, and then this will be in the B5 in the back. So this is a look at the inside size difference on that A5 and B5. A5 again is in the front, B5 is in the back. So A5 is smaller than the B5. Does that help clear things up for you guys? Great question. Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. Let's see. And then he does not need feet. And then I'll probably erase them and go over it for the glasses. And then I'm going to color this in with that red Tombow dual brush pen. And then I'm not going to lie, though. That is so satisfying right there. And then we're going to draw those cute glasses. And in the book, I'll add in I'm going to write live here. Or I'll write the time, actually. So it'll be, again, everything is in Eastern time. So that'll be right there. And then I'm going to take because the book that we're reading, the cover's green, I'm going to take a green pen. And I'm going to write that it's a 60-minute reading sprint. And so you literally just come and listen to music for an hour and read or do whatever you want that's relaxing. I forgot a little smile. Perfect. And then I think it's important to keep going with our live schedule. I want to make sure that gets added in. So again, lots of lives this week. It's literally just, there's no like recommended books. You can read what we're reading for book club if you want. It's just a good hour each week for us all to take an hour designated to just reading. So whatever you want to read, that's all it is. No, it does not, Amanda. Nothing goes through. Yes, that's so important. Yes, so I host the One More Chapter book club, which speaking of, let's just go ahead and I'm going to skip to Thursday night and add that one in. So I host the One More Chapter book club once a month at TikTok Live. Yes. We meet once a month. This actually happens to be the week of our One More Chapter book club. And the way that this is set up, yes, Jeanette. The way that this is set up is that every other month is an author spotlight. So I find a female author's book and they actually join the discussion. So this week I'm so excited because it's Christmas with the Boss by Melissa McClone. And she's actually a member of the Defined community. And then the way it's set up is so on the day after book club when it's if it's an author spotlight month, that means the next month it's not. That will be a community picked book. So on the day after book club, so this Friday, in our TikTok stories, I will give you 4 options of books. And you guys pick which one we read. It's majority rules. And I announce it either Sunday or Monday. Like whenever. So right after that. Does that make sense? Is that clear enough? Little all over the place there, and if you go to our TikTok profile, there's also a spot to make sure that you are up to date with all the different events and such. That's also a helpful little link spot. And then Yes, so just for a little flip through, yeah, absolutely. And if that's not clear, just let me know. So the way that our months are set up is that now in section 1, you will have our full goal planning system with self-reflective prompts, a vision board, goal planning. And then the way that our months are set up is that you'll have accountability trackers every month with word of the month, birthdays to celebrate, books to read, movies, TV shows. In the new planners, there is audiobooks, podcasts to listen to, and fitness tracking. Okay, I'll go back to the beginning then. How's that sound? I'll start at the very beginning for you all. Let me just go ahead and grab a new one so it's extra clear. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab that Scenic Valley A5 for you. And the way that this is that right now I have pinned the soft faux leathers. There is a spiral option, but these are durable, lay flat. And in section 1, you are going to start off with the welcome page, as well as Define's Guide to Achieving Your Goals. Now, what's really important to note is that you are getting a great community behind you. We will actually be setting up all of section 1 together starting this week. So we'll go over how to answer the Define Yourself questions. So my core values, do I effectively navigate each day with purpose? As well as define your year. And this is going to include different questions such as, what am I ready to let go of to create space for growth? And then you are going to have the personal mission statement and the vision board, which, yes, we will be setting up together December 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on TikTok Live. This right here is going to be your compass. So when you're making a tough decision, it really gives you something to come back to. And then a vision board helps you visualize the year ahead, how you want to feel, what you want to accomplish. But then you have to ask yourself, how do I actually accomplish these things? How do I bridge that gap? Well, that's where the umbrella goal planning comes in. So this is going to include 6 pathways: career, fitness, health and wellness, relationships, financial, and personal development. And then you are going to have in section 2, of course, you'll have yearly calendars. And these will take you from January 2026 all the way to December of 2026. It's a Sunday start. The trackers are going to come before your monthly calendars with space for word of the month, birthdays to celebrate, books to read, movies, TV shows to watch, audiobooks, podcasts, fitness tracking, water tracking, daily routine, mood, budgeting, and favorite moments. And then on your monthlies, holidays, full moons are included on both monthlies and weeklies. On a monthly basis over here, you'll have gratitude, inspirational words, people to contact, places to visit, notes, important tasks, topics to learn. Yes, the mid-years will include audiobooks. On a weekly basis, there will be morning, afternoon, and the evening boxes. That is what we are setting up today, that weekly layout, with quotes, positive affirmation box, a to-do list, projects, work reminders, personal reminders, meal planning, and at the end of the month, monthly reflections. So this will give you 8 total questions. The first 4 focus on you and your month in general. And the last 4 tap into your goals so you can see what's working or what changes you want to make moving forward. There's 13 note pages in the back and an inside back pocket with that free sticker sheet. So that is a run through of everything you'll find in our 2026 planners. A5, B5, 2 size options, just so you can see that exact difference. On the covers, this is going to be the difference. Same exact content, only difference is the size. Just to clear that up. And then you're going to have, again, the weeklies, which we are currently setting up, writing in the book club for the week. So for this, I want it to really pop and stand out. So we're going to do it in the red. So 8 o'clock is book club. And yes, we have a ton of different cover options. I can go ahead and pull those too. So for soft bounds, the A5s and B5s come in the same covers. So I'm just going to show you the A5s. So this is going to be Scenic Valley. There is Marble Burgundy, Tranquil Garden, Golden Hour, and then, the pile's stacking up, and then Scenic, and then Starry Sky. So we have a lot of different color options. In both sizes. So, great questions. I'm also just going to add in here. Thank you. Yes. And I love that, like, we make sure that everything we do, because our motto here is navigate each day with purpose. So that's huge for us. That is really at the core of everything we do. Yes. Yes. Just sick and tired. Yes. And you're getting such a great community here. We do not have insert versions. We have spiral, but we don't have inserts. On Wednesday, let me see. What do I want to do for our next one? Wednesday's also in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and grab that pencil again. And for this one, we're going to do we want to have that animation. Yes, the undated is the same as the dated. It is just no dates. PJ. That's so great. You guys are so excited. I love this. I need another animation one. Oh, we can do this one. We're going to do a little singing one. I'm going to do, this one has like I'm just going to show you which one I'm doing. This one. Yeah, absolutely. I can show you the size differences. I just had the B5. Where'd I put it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So the only difference in the size is going to be the size, of course. No content difference, which is really nice. So just so you can see the outside first, A5 versus the B5. A5 is 5.8 inches by 8.3 inches. B5 is 6.9 inches by 9.8 inches. So those are your two size differences. And then I'll open up to the weeklies and I'll show you from that perspective as well. Because there is a significant size difference. Just so you can see that. So 6.9 inches by 9.8 inches is the larger one. The A5 in the front, which is 5.8 inches by 8.3 inches, is the smaller one. Just so that's clear. Absolutely. And then I also have to add in our Wednesday schedule. And for this one, we're going to do that cute musical one I was just showing you. And I'm going to do this one right here. It's like so cute. I'm obsessed with this one. And then this is just like a fun way to like incorporate some creativity in your planner. Again, it's always optional, but we do these every week together. It's really fun. I always look forward to it. It's the highlight of my week. I love it. This one looks a little more like a boot than a stocking, but that's A-okay. And then I wanted him to be singing. I'm just going to also draw the mouth. And then in the musical notes, I'll write the live. Yes, I do this every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Right here. And if you ever can't make one, don't worry. I always upload them to the tube. But I also... Oh my goodness. I'm so happy to hear that, PJ. And then I'm also going to do... I know, it looks more like a boot. But we're going to pretend it's a stocking. Close your eyes. We're just going with it today. And... Right? I don't know what it is. I think maybe because they're... I don't know. This one also looks like a boot. I think it's like when you do like the corner too tight, it gives boot. All we got to do is add some laces. And then he's really into the singing. And this is going to be at 10 o'clock. And then we have another classes with Caitlin Thursday morning where we'll set up the Define Yourself page. So that'll be fun. For that, I also thought the Christmas tree would be really cute again. Same one. I just love how it came out, and I want to do it again. Except I feel like they never come out quite the same, so hoping for the best. This one we might do just a tad smaller. No, why not? Yeah, and then what I also want to do, so, oh my word, that's crazy, Lena. Exactly. Oh my gosh, I love that. I didn't even realize it. And then ornaments. Good morning, Lady D. How are you? Right? We're really embracing the season today. Oh, and you guys, I do want to mention, so next week's theme is just going to be a Christmas theme. Because we have book club voting on Friday, it's easier to pick the theme ahead of time. So next week's theme is going to be Christmas, as I'm sure you're not surprised by. But I'm also doing well. I'm so happy to see you on here. Then we'll color this one in. And then that was painful. Okay. Then we're going to draw in the little face. Color in the ornaments. I post them to our feed. So they're every weekend I post them. And then I need to add in the brown. This one looks like he's really boogieing. And then, amazing. Next, oh, I have to write in what the live is. This is our classes again. So 11 a.m. will be Define Yourself. And then Friday morning is going to be another live. And so for that one, I think we're going to do the running one. I want a redemption round with him. So okay, I'm not sure this is going to give me the redemption I was looking for, but that is A-okay. Over it. He kind of looks goofy, but that's okay. And then, oh my gosh, what is it, Cindy? So our recordings go up to the tube, yes, but our live schedule is in our feed. He's a special stocking. Oh, I love that one. Like a Christmas stocking. I'm open to receiving warmth, joy, and little surprises just for me. Wait, I love that. This one looks like he's more singing than running, but we're just going to go with it. Again, just vibing. And this one will be at... I didn't schedule one for Friday. Well, that feels wrong, so I'm going to write it in. I'll probably just have another one Friday morning to wrap the week together. Perfect. Next, the other thing is adding in, I don't know what I'm doing on Saturday, to be totally clear. The next thing I want to do is fill out the rest of the content. So for instance, my to-do list, which for this, I do it as what has to get done this week overall. Cannot get carried over except for the fact that I did forget last week to go and get the double-sided tape that I want. So double-sided tape is going to actually get carried over. And then just adding in anything else that has to get done this week. You can't carry it over. And then, oh, thank you. That reminds me, on Friday, I'm going to add in, I'm going to grab a sticker I think would be cute. And I'm thinking if it's, let's see. I might have used it already. I'm not sure I haven't, if I have it still. I wanted to grab a book one. Oh, I'm also going to use that. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one here and let's go with this one. So these are the purposeful planning, which means I can write on them. And I'm going to take just a black pen for this. And this will be the day that you all vote for our book club. Book club vote. I believe in you, Lena. I think you're going to nail it. I think it's really cool that you tried something different. No regrets. And for this, you guys, this is just in our TikTok stories on Friday, so there won't be a theme vote. I'm just going to write the theme down here. Just as a reminder, it'll be a Christmas theme. And then I'm also going to add in, I have another classes with Caitlin on the 23rd. And that'll be Define Your Year. Oh my gosh, the Grinch theme is so hard. I have no idea. It went by so fast. It's crazy. And then I also like to add in for projects. So that's going to be anything like home renovation. It could also be finish gift wrapping, which is what I need to do. So really any type of project that you have. And then for this one, I also wanted to add in like a cute sticker. So we're going to add in this ornament. Yes, Dee. Well, don't you worry. I'll upload it to the tube later, so you can always go back and watch and rejoin us. Wait, so cute. And then, oh, that's going to be perfect for next week. I also want to highlight the category. Also, I don't know if I mentioned that I always do the to-do list in red. That's just another little thing I wanted to make sure I clarified. Red symbolizes more of that urgency and importance, so it's important to keep that consistent. So that's our to-do list. And then we're going to go down to work reminders and personal reminders. Those are a little more long-term. They don't have to get done this week. You just don't want to forget about them because it's so easy to with everything that you're constantly told about. So for these, instead of highlighting, I thought it would be really cute to do a stocking, but I'm not sure that's going to be my best bet, actually. We're just going to do a little one. Like that. And then I'll take the black and finalize those, but. And then these ones can have little rounded tops. Nothing too crazy, just a little something. Spice it up. And then for these, it doesn't really matter what color you do for the reminders list. I'm just going to do my light green because it's different than what I did for the projects. So for this, think of these as things that you want to do. If they don't get done this week, it's not the end of the world. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted. B5 tabs video. And then task list and photos. Then for personal reminders, this again, similar to work reminders, but it's for your personal life. So I really need to do I need to wash the bedding like ASAP, and also my makeup brushes. And then meal planning, this is going to help make sure that you are sticking to that, either that budget that you set up on the month or keeping track of your meals, just to know what's going on. When you go to the grocery store, it makes it easier to make a grocery list based out of it, which you can do in the back in the notes pages. That's my recommendation. And I like to do this just so I know exactly what to expect this week. Makes life one less thing you have to remember, you know? This was chicken noodle soup. Today, it'll be a sheet pan, chicken, leftovers, tacos. Thursday, keep it simple. And then Friday will be leftovers. Who knows what Saturday will bring? Probably nothing too crazy. Okay. Then once that's all set up, you can go ahead and add in anything else you have to work on, anything really that you are that's happening this week, or just fun doodles. Now, that right there is everything I have going on this week. I do like to leave some blank space so I can always add throughout the week. And then I'll go back and add in more doodles as the week happens and if I need to fill up some space. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I'm so excited for so many new and, of course, all the returning faces. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys once again for joining me in our weekly setup. I will be back on tonight at 7 showing you everything we have. And until next time, I want you guys to keep navigating each day with purpose. I'm so happy to hear that, you guys. I'll talk to you guys all again so soon. Bye, everyone.